is that? So yeah, hey, what's up? I decided to do this today. Because I don't know, just screw it. So, Persona 5. Persona 5 The Royal. Gonna come out next year. So I figure I might as well just hold off on Persona 5 and play 3 and 4. And so I present to you Persona 3. Also, I just want to watch the opening. It's so good. Hey, turn my phone down. So, I won't be playing The Answer. So, don't even worry about that. We don't play The Answer here. I'm gonna let the other intro play. I hope I don't get copyright struck, but, it might happen. And I get this is a good opportunity to see if anyone else is actually going to show up to watch the stream. But, yeah. I hope someone shows up just for the sole purpose of helping me name my protagonist. Because if nobody helps me name him, he's Minato Arisato. Alright, so I hope everything runs okay. It's not a very graphically intensive game, but... The journey. Screw the answer. Let me just, voice on, auto advance off, cursor memory, tactics, it's fine. Let's go. Persona 3, new features. No thanks, I'm good. Oh, right. Yeah, because FES isn't updated, No, because I don't have any regular Persona 3 data at all. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna go normal. Not playing Persona Portable. Because I don't care about FEMC. And everyone who loves FEMC is going to be real mad about that, but I don't care. Minato's the only hero of Persona 3. Well, him and the rest of the C's group. Go forth without filter, with your heart as your guide. I don't think I could have read that all quick enough. Not comfortably, at least. I might have to turn the AC up a notch. Like the temperature up a notch so it isn't activating as often and as long. There we go. She's gonna do it. She couldn't do it.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delay. The next stop is you got to let it move first, let it out. Iwa Todai. Let's get it up. Then what you gonna do is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please make sure you board in time for departure. Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
Oh, it's midnight. Ooh, what's up with that? Like anyone who's never played this is actually watching this recording. But hey, if you've never played this game and you're watching my thing here to get the experience, welcome. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. This could be a long one. So I've beaten this game before, so don't expect anything to catch me off guard or surprise me, but
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you.
there are certain social links I've never done. So I can do those.
Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
You know, that usual stuff you don't need to read. Okay, enter your last name. Alright, nobody's here, so his name's... Since I'm not gonna sit here and agonize over a name for him, he's getting his canon name. Now, some people will tell you his canon name is Makoto Yuki. And you know what? They're right too. But Minato Arisato is the name that I first heard. And so, that, as far as I'm concerned, that's his canon name.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes.
That's not ominous at all.
So it begins.
Alright, bye, creepy boy.
Who's there?
Talking about wait! I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hey,
Why do you have a gun?
huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Oh yeah, I guess you do show up on a full moon, huh?
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end of it. So, any questions?
Does that kid live here too? What's that contract for?
Huh? What contract? Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You know what I... Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night. It's Yukari. Are you awake? Hello? Please answer the door or I'll get in trouble. Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Hey, Depper. Not much. Playing a video game. How you doing?
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. It's getting late, so are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, then let's go. So, that's it. See? There it is.
Oh man, there's some jaggy nonsense going on at the end of the. Is that showing up in the capture? Ooh, it is.
Morning. Good morning.
If you didn't notice it before, I'm very sorry to bring it up.
This is it.
Bit bored?
We're here. Welcome to GeckoCon High School. Hope you like it.
Okay, it seems like the jaggy bits are just only show up during the anime cutscenes.
You're okay from here, right?
Shouldn't be too distracting.
You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
No, not really.
Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
Many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Alright, good for them. Didn't notice a thing? Alright, cool. Yeah, just don't worry about it then. The anime cutscenes are few and far between anyways.
Oh, are you the new student? 11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job, when applied to student life, this means...
Okay, I guess there's no way to turn on auto text scroll while in cutscene.
Hey! You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
I don't know.
I see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
This is a JRPG. It's like a JRPG slash visual novel
Dude,
thing.
how's it going?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
God forbid he wants to talk to people.
What? But I was just being friendly.
Exactly.
If you say so. Anyway, it looks like we're in the same homeroom.
Yeah, I know.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what? Did you?
Uh-uh.
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
You're blabbing this out right in front of Junpei.
What?
Last night?
Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man.
No, Junpei, you the man.
This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
It's the save. It's a save point. Hey, Mitsuru. Ooh, easy there, game. You got this. Oh, I can't pause the game yet. You shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Must be tired. Get a good night's rest. So yeah, if you've seen any other Persona games, just looking around. Maybe you should get to bed early. Oh. There we go. So if you've seen or played a Persona game before, you know that these games start a little slow. Yeah, my condition has become great. I like it. It kind of has something that makes me want to know what the story's all about. That's good to know. It gets interesting when things pick up, but right now, there's not actually much I can do.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Did you hear the rumor? Something about a bathroom. No, not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh? How about that? You don't believe me? Bell's rung. Let's get to class. Look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Brother Tsubo Kubota. Became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. We'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Huh? Hey, who does she like? This guy. This name that's hard to say. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Minato. But I gave him the answer. Must pay attention in class. Yeah! Give me that popularity. Give me that charm. Since class has been over days, I go back to the dorms. Getting brief glimpses of the various characters you'll meet throughout the game. Strip mall is live in the evening.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Supple man.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
Actually, he doesn't look that old. What am I talking about?
Hard to say, isn't it?
No, not really.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
No, I'm good.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the pun.
What pun? You just said a really bad joke.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Totally. There's nothing a few beers
Was brought to you by Carito Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock.
Leave him alone, he doesn't know what a pun is. Nah, he's just really bad at it. It's a big old coffin. There's a bunch of big old coffins. That guy's screwed. That guy just straight up screwed.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
I don't know why I'm telling you this. You already know. What did I just come into? Welcome to Persona 3.
An ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin. and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Fortunately, you also came in right as a character decided to drop exposition.
Then he must be.
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Ooh. Another cutscene. I said they were few and far between, but there's a bunch of them right in the beginning.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.
It's everyone's favorite creepy old guy.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
I thought Mog was our favorite creepy old guy.
This place exists between
Cookie.
dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been years since we've had a guest.
It's a document you signed at the dorm.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Nah, no offense to Mog, but Igor's my favorite creepy old guy.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return. That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
Obtain the Velvet Key.
Till we meet again.
Oh boy. Feels like you had a strange dream. However, it's time to go to school. And so off we go. So, man, today's the perfect day. Sky is blue, we're young, what more could we ask for? You're full of energy. Of course, dude, listen to this. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Now I'm imagining Mog with that nose. Oh man. I'm Mr. Akoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Students, teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Hey, are you listening to me? Wake up, children. No, here's textbooks. Sorry? First on your syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it Da Bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. Stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics have increased. He doesn't have it already. Brutal. It's brutal, Cookie. Why you gotta be so mean? The station is bustling with students on their way home. Tick tock. Tick tock. I guess it wasn't a full moon when I got here.
How is he?
The same as last night.
Very interesting.
So it's been slow, but I promise it's about to pick up.
Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I forgot to turn on low latency mode. Dang. Oh well.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
Senpai!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Dude, I freaking love Metabots.
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
You'll see in a moment. You'll see what's coming. Heard commotion down the hall. Decided to go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
It's so good, right, Dad? It's so weirdly good. It's so weirdly good for what it is.
Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door. Wait. Take this, just in case.
Thank you for the sword, Yukari.
Okay, let's go.
I think it's better than it is bad. If that makes any sense at all.
Alright, we should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy.
I just love,
Isn't the one Akihiko saw.
I love the idea of Metabots in general. It's just such a cool concept.
What? Let's pull back.
Yeah, Metabots has attitude. Or Metabee. Metabee specifically. Yeah, Metabee, Metabee likes his trash talk. Gotta run upstairs.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
Gotta keep going. I haven't applied for affiliate because I don't know anything about taxes. And they're not allowed to help me with it. I asked, and they're like, "No, we can't."
I think we're okay for now.
Here we go.
What? Those monsters. We call them shadows.
Don't worry, Yukari. I don't even know what's going on, but I know I can handle this better than you. I got this.
Go on.
There. Wait.
Here we go.
Persona.
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I cometh. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
As we suspected.
But wait! There's more! Alright, thanks for the assist, Thanatos. We'll see you later.
What on earth is that?
Sudden's flow of power subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over?
Nah, there's still more. Bash. And Orpheus levels up. Okay, gonna pass out now.
Are you okay? Come on. Say something.
Are you all right?
Can you hear me? Please. Answer me.
So yeah, told you things pick up. Although things get a little slow until the dungeon element is introduced.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Persona. My psyche.
It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak.
You lost me.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others.
So this is the other mechanic of this game.
The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
Literally, the power of friendship increases your power.
Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Why are you here?
Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. You saved my life, you know? So I couldn't just leave you here. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Hey, Death.
Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power... It was amazing.
What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
I just got out of the scene where you first awakened your persona. We got the super cool Thanatos moment.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Why are you telling me this?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I was scared too.
Really? But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
Did you not notice that the protagonist shot himself too?
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
So to clarify, those aren't real guns, but they basically fire blanks. Yeah, so they make the sound of a real gun, but they don't actually shoot anything. It's something like you awaken your persona through external extreme stimulus. And in the case of the characters in this game, it's fear.
Alright, I'm gonna get going.
So it's like, oh, it's something about
Let the others know you woke up.
facing your mortality or something. I don't know.
Easy, okay? Be a good patient.
It's a whole lot deeper than I understand.
Don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you.
So I'm not even gonna try.
Bye.
Yeah, death and symbolism and so on and so forth. Seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm alright. That's good. Hey, sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Akutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, don't forget. Mr. Ono. That's enough about... Ugh. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. This guy is like a Japanese weeaboo. Or I guess he's just really prideful of his own nation's history. I don't know. When does samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random. Call it a day. Junpei, what was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? Quick, Minato, what the heck is he talking about? They're mud huts. Mud huts built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use, can't get interested. When it gets to the age of katanas, everything else is so dull. Hey, answered right. No, I didn't get any credit. Oh well, thanks, Minato. Yeah, Minato told him the right answer. Cause I'm a boss. Yeah, dude just walks in with the big stupid samurai helmet, discussing something important at the dorms. Decided to go home early. Hey, look, another location. And more people I'll be interacting with. Shopping mall is filled with people coming and going. There's no one in the lounge. You're told to go to the 4th floor. The emulator does not like saving. Alright, oh yeah, the old monk. Is that who you saw? There you are. Rock your world. Yeah, the old monk dude.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Got it.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
No.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
To be fair, if somebody was like, hey, did you know there are actually 25 hours in a day? You also would be like, I don't believe you.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I don't get it.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
Because Akihiko wants to punch things.
You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
The Dark Hour has giant coffins everywhere. The game's death symbolism is super subtle. It sure is.
That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys.
I see. So.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, somebody broke a window. It's the voice of the guy who did it. It's fair. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcana. Mysterious ancient voices speak to me. I feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. All these coffins can only mean that everyone's a vampire.
Hi, how are you?
I mean, it's just about as believable as summoning punch ghosts to fight shadow monsters. Sup, kid? And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
I don't care.
Really? If you say so. To be honest, I can't tell you much about it yet. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power.
So, I'm torn between playing and giving the answers I would give, like, as myself. But I know that the canon Minato is kind of a douchebag. And so I'm kind of fluctuating between the two options, and it's really... like, it's so weird.
And an unusual power it is.
It's like, yeah, I'll join your shadow execution whatever squad. And then this kid pops up and he's like, the end is near. And it's like, I don't care. Whatever, man.
A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
Yeah, the power of the wild card.
Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me.
To be fair, kid, I thought it was just something I had to do to live in the dorm.
Okay then. See you later.
I was basically tricked. The boys disappeared. You hear something. Sounds like someone is calling your name from downstairs.
Me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
What up, Junpei?
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
Yeah, Yeah, if you didn't have the wild card ability, then your persona is hilariously weak compared to everyone else.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Good morning, I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is to sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow's when we have morning assembly. Ugh, too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Love the idea of Mitsuru being really smart and competent most of the time, and then off to the side she's trying to put garlic in people's food to test for vampires and other dumb crap like that. Like it's just this one idea she can't get past.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
She's just what, Yukari? Hey look, it's Kenji, another guy, and more people. Well, there goes Star Arcana guy.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Yep, this is the first trip into Tartarus. Don't worry about it. People
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
people misspell things all the time.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
I don't think they ever explained why the school transforms. No, wait, yeah they do. Yeah they do. They explain later.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, it's a pretty dumb reason, but
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place.
it makes sense.
Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
Yeah, we need a dog.
But he has fought them before.
We need a dog and maybe a robot.
Seriously?
But I don't know if we'd be able to get both.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
See a strange door. Wonder what's up with that. Use the velvet key. Later, guys.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
You know, I didn't really notice it before, but your protagonist's chair, the back of it looks like a harp. And Orpheus wields a harp and beats things to death with it.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Yeah, check it out. If the text box goes away, look at the back of the chair. About that door.
It leads here, although no one but you can see it. Your power is unique.
Or it's like not like a big fancy harp, but like a small one. Like one of those hand harp deals.
It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Like, what is that, a lute? Or a lute's like a guitar, isn't it?
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
I don't know crap about instruments.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and...
Huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
I don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
Check your own status by pressing triangle. Go to the clock. Yep. Let's try it with this on. Okay, so I'm very tired. I'm actually gonna save here, and I'll pick it up with the next stream starting with the exploration of Tartarus. Ugh. I'm gonna go lie down and try not to fall asleep and probably fail. Later, everybody.